Ready for a California road trip?
Hell yeah!
Let's go!
With miles of breathtaking coastline and hidden gems in all kinds of nooks and coves, this is an epic American road trip alongside the rugged California coast.
You can hear them burping.
Because we are on our way to Sequoia.
Cannot wait to see these massive trees.
Travel with us as we explore different parts of the world. 1 year ago, we left our lives in Florida and moved to Hawaii, and now our adventure continues. We're Denny and Nikki, and we invite you to join us. So now we're at the Big Sur, which is an iconic American road trip.
And now we're at the Bixby Bridge.
Let's check it out.
Tried to come really early in the morning, but it was cold. The fog was over everything. So we just decided to get some coffee in Carmel by the sea and just kind of wait it out.
Fog is lifted, so you can actually see the ocean.
Maybe if it's supposed to be a foggy day and you're doing this, you just wait till noon. You just endure the traffic and you do it anyway. Okay, so we're finally at Pfeiffer State Park and we're out of the fog. Oh my God, we've been in fog in San Francisco, Monterey, halfway down the Big Sur, and I'm happy to see blue skies. We're here, we've never seen redwood trees, so totally stoked to see that. So we really don't know much about the Big Sur State Park, so we're just gonna walk and see what we can find. Probably not the best way to approach a road trip, but
it is.
Yeah, or maybe it is. Oh, I see some opportunity for some history.
Oh.
The CCC, which built a lot of the state parks. It's the Civilian Conservation Corps.
You read that really quick.
No, we have to teach about this in school. There's an organization that kind of put veterans to work during the Great Depression. And they built a lot of these trails all throughout the United States. That's right.
Dating a history teacher, guys?
Yeah. If you want to come to my class, it's Mondays through Fridays from 8 o'clock to 3. My students don't really listen.
And Oahu.
So you can listen.
So this is our long honeymoon trip. And there were 3 locations where I wondered about where we were going to elope. This was one of them. So it's actually nice to be here and to see that it's a really good location. I guess these are the redwoods?
I think so.
They are really, really tall.
Yeah, you can't even see the tops of them.
We ain't got those in Oahu.
Picture time.
Picture time.
Check out our Instagram, Denny and Nikki.
It's crazy how in one day we've seen so many different types of landscapes. The Big Sur, it was cold, foggy, it has that rugged coastline vibe. And now we're in this fairy tale forest. And this is the start. This is week 1 of our Cali road trip. And we have 3.5 weeks here. I mean, if you're watching us, do you like to hike?
I feel like this is a top 5 destination, right? To do a road trip in California. What else in the world would be that amazing, right?
So the top was nice. There's still a bit of fog to see the ocean, but making our way down to continue the Big Sur. We still have so much to see of the Big Sur. I don't even think we're halfway. Expensive. I got this, chips, and a Twix for $10. We didn't pack any food.
So when Nikki is hungry, we just cannot go on. We have to get food.
To be fair though, I go on a long time, but then I really get hangry, so. I think we've arrived at the coolest point of Big Sur. Let me show you.
You can like hear them farting, burping. They're swimming in from the ocean. They're laying around in the sand. It's really dope.
It really stinks here, but they're super cute. They're all just hanging out, laying on top of each other on one beach.
This is the coolest thing on the entire Big Sur road trip.
Nice. This is just the overlook. We're still on our way to all the trees. And so all these sequoia trees, the most popular route to Giant Forest is next to that big rock all the way at the top of this mountain. I think we're gonna take the tops off of our Jeep and enjoy the ride. Stop on the road because there's a humongous sequoia tree. We are now entering the giant forest and the sequoias are already insanely beautiful. So today we're starting off by seeing the main points and the main trees.
So we just talked to a park ranger. He said to start off here at the museum, take the Alta Trail, which is what we're on now, and it's gonna take us into the Congress Trail until we see the giant Sherman tree.
The largest tree in the park. We're extremely excited. This is just the perfect honeymoon trip. Get all the national parks in. This is not normal, right? This is not normal. How big is that tree? Wow.
They didn't even give this one a name, so there must be bigger ones.
Oh my God.
This is such history. Like these trees are like 1,000 to 2,000 years old. I think the Sherman tree is like over 2,000 years old. It's older than the US. It's probably like the Romans were still doing their thing when these trees began growing.
So talking about history, Denny, how did the national park start?
Oh, you put me on the spot. As the United States was moving west, people were starting to cut down a lot of these sequoias and redwoods in order to build things, build their cities, and we wanted to protect them. And can you imagine cutting down this beautiful tree? But that's what was happening in order to build the West.
So conservationists such as John Muir worked really hard with Congress and the president to conserve these beautiful parks and create these national parks to protect them from people who want to destroy them.
And so people like me and you and our kids can continue to enjoy them.
Yeah.
I feel like that was a national park commercial.
It's a super peaceful hike. It's so different from all the jungle hikes we've done on Oahu. We're at this giant tree trunk. It's so... What are you doing?
Smelling flowers. It doesn't make me a sissy though.
No, it does not.
I just like to smell flowers.
Who else likes to smell flowers?
Tell us in the comments.
This is an amazing trail. We've only seen 2 people.
Yeah.
It's hot, but there's lots of shade, so it's very doable and very serene.
I think what I notice most about being out here, it's very quiet, and it's all the smells. Like you can smell all the flowers. We must be here during like bloom season because it smells
Sweet.
delicious.
I'm a little scared. Are there mountain lion here? We're here.
Every time we get in the woods.
So we made it on the junction where Congress Trail starts. There's a tree called the Room Tree. It's completely hollow. We're gonna check that out.
Let's go.
Oh God. Oh.
There's a shuttle at the end, so you don't have to worry about walking back. It's awesome.
That was the biggest tree. Not the biggest in volume.
So it's very hard to get a picture because there's so many people standing in front of it, but pretty dope to see it.
Yeah. So, conversation to protect this beautiful. To protect what? So,